Did you know a single Yu-Gi-Oh card can be worth more than a luxury car? Welcome to the dark underbelly of the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game. Imagine a world where a small piece of laminated paper holds the power to command a price tag higher than a sleek, top-of-the-line sports car. That's the reality for the rarest Yu-Gi-Oh cards, coveted pieces of art that duelists worldwide are desperate to add to their collections. But this isn't a tale of innocent hobbyists trading cards in a schoolyard. This is a story of a thriving black market where the desire to win and collect has birthed an underground economy. Yu-Gi-Oh, a game born in the late 90s, has evolved into more than a pastime. It's a high-stakes battleground where the right card can mean the difference between victory and defeat. The hunger for these powerful rare cards has led to an illicit trade, a shadowy realm where the law holds little sway. And it's not just about the thrill of the duel. Collectors too are drawn into this murky world, their passion for completing sets or owning a piece of Yu-Gi-Oh history driving them to pay exorbitant prices. For these enthusiasts, obtaining a coveted card like the Blackluster Soldier or the Blue Eyes White Dragon isn't just a game, it's an obsession. But the allure of these cards has a darker side. It's a world where counterfeit cards are passed off as genuine, where theft and fraud are commonplace, and where unscrupulous traders prey on the unsuspecting. This is the black market of Yu-Gi-Oh, a place where the uninitiated can easily find themselves out of their depth. In this realm, the stakes are high, the risks are real, and the rewards are tantalizing. It's a world that many don't know exists, a world that operates in the shadows of the official Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments and licensed retailers. Let's delve deeper into this shadowy realm where duelists are willing to pay exorbitant prices for a chance at victory. The chase for rare cards has always been a part of the Yu-Gi-Oh experience, but how far would you go to get your hands on a Blue Eyes White Dragon? The thrill of the hunt, the anticipation of the reveal, the exhilaration of holding a coveted card in your hands, these are the emotions that fuel the quest for rare cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. And for some, this pursuit goes beyond the realms of leisurely pastime and into an obsession. It's not unheard of for die-hard fans to shell out thousands of dollars for a single card. The stakes are high, and so are the prices. The coveted Blue Eyes White Dragon, for instance, has been known to fetch a price tag in the tens of thousands. And it's not just about owning the card, it's about the status, the prestige, and the power that comes with it. But what happens when the desire for these rare cards crosses the line? Sadly, there have been instances where enthusiasts have resorted to theft and fraud to satiate their craving. Let's take a trip down memory lane to a high-profile case from the early 2000s. A young man, driven by his obsession for the elusive Cyberstein card, orchestrated a heist that shook the Yu-Gi-Oh community. He was eventually caught, but not before causing significant disruption and distress. Then there was the infamous case of the counterfeit Red Eyes Black Dragon cards. A group of fraudsters created high-quality forgeries and sold them off as the real deal, duping unsuspecting fans out of their hard-earned money. These are not isolated incidents. They are indicative of a darker side to the world of Yu-Gi-Oh trading. The world where the lust for power and prestige can overshadow the spirit of fair play. Remember, it's not just about the cards, it's about the love for the game, the camaraderie among players, and the thrill of the duel. The hunt for rare cards should be a fun and exciting part of this experience, not a descent into criminality. It's a high-stakes game, and not just on the dueling field. But where do these illicit cards come from? Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh black market. Like a shadowy underworld, the Yu-Gi-Oh black market thrives on the sidelines, away from the prying eyes of the unsuspecting duelist. Here, counterfeit cards are created with uncanny precision, mimicking the authentic ones so closely that even the most discerning eyes can be deceived. These illicit productions originate from various sources, often hidden in the dark corners of the web. Unscrupulous individuals exploiting the latest printing technologies churn out fake cards that are then distributed through a network of secret channels. These channels, more often than not, are digital trade routes that snake their way through the internet. From covert social media groups to shady online auction sites, these cards are sold to unsuspecting buyers who believe they're getting the real deal. It's a dangerous game of deception where the stakes are high and the players are ruthless. The impact of this illicit trade is far-reaching. It not only undermines the integrity of the official Yu-Gi-Oh market, causing financial losses for legitimate sellers and manufacturers, but it also tarnishes the reputation of the game itself. It's a stain on the honor of the dueling world, a reminder of the lengths some would go to win. Yet, the impact is not just financial or reputational. At its core, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Black market undermines the very essence of the game, the spirit of fair play. It creates an uneven playing field, where those with access to counterfeit cards have an unfair advantage, undermining the skills and strategies that should be the real determinants of victory. And what of the fans? The passionate community of duelists who live and breathe Yu-Gi-Oh! They're the ones who suffer the most. The thrill of the game is tainted by the knowledge that the card they just won or bought could be a fake. It's a betrayal that goes beyond the game, impacting the trust and camaraderie that binds this community together. As we can see, the black market is not just a threat to the game, but also to its passionate community. In this digital age, the internet has become the new battleground for these shadowy transactions. The role of the internet in the black market trade of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards cannot be understated. It has become the modern agora, a bustling marketplace where rare card hunters convene and illicit deals unfold. Online platforms and social media networks have played a pivotal role in enabling this black market. They provide an easy, accessible way for buyers and sellers to connect, share information about rare cards, and conduct transactions. These platforms have become the epicenter of this underground trade, where coveted cards change hands for staggering sums. But the internet is a double-edged sword. While it's a haven for the clandestine trade, it's also a breeding ground for scams. A myriad of stories circulate about unsuspecting players lured into deals that are too good to be true. They part with their valuable cards or hard-earned cash, only to receive counterfeit cards in return, or worse, nothing at all. One such case involved a player who thought they'd struck gold with a first edition Blue Eyes White Dragon card. The seller, a seemingly reputable trader with glowing reviews, was offering it for a fraction of its market value. The player, blinded by the promise of a bargain, transferred the funds. When the card arrived, it was a cleverly crafted fake. The seller vanished into the digital ether, leaving the player with a worthless card and a lighter wallet. These stories are a stark reminder of the dark side of the internet. It's a place where anonymity provides a cloak for unscrupulous traders who exploit the trust and passion of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community for their gain. The internet, while a tool for connectivity, has also become a weapon in the hands of these black market traders. As the digital age surges forward, we must remember to tread with caution in this virtual marketplace. After all, in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Black market trade, not everything that glitters is gold. But all is not lost. The fight against the black market is well underway. Let's delve into the measures taken by game creators, law enforcement, and the player community to combat the black market. The creators of Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami have been proactive in their fight against the black market. They've introduced security features like holographic foils, unique barcodes, and even microprinting to their cards, making them harder to counterfeit. Moreover, Konami has also made efforts to educate players about the dangers of the black market and how to spot fake cards. They've launched campaigns emphasizing the importance of purchasing cards from reputable sources, and they regularly publish updates on their official website about the latest black market threats. Law enforcement too has stepped up its game, working closely with companies like Konami to track down and prosecute black market operators. In one remarkable case, a multinational operation led to the seizure of over 2 million counterfeit cards and the arrest of several key figures in the black market trade. The player community, the heart and soul of Yu-Gi-Oh!, is not sitting idle either. Players have formed online forums and groups to share information about suspected black market activities and to advise each other on how to avoid falling prey to scams. They've even created community-led initiatives to buy back stolen cards and return them to their rightful owners. There have been countless success stories, from the recovery of a stolen Blue Eyes White Dragon card worth thousands of dollars, to the shutdown of a major black market operation dealing in counterfeit cards. These victories, while small in the grand scheme of things, are significant milestones in the fight against the black market. The battle is far from over, but with vigilance and unity, the Yu-Gi-Oh community can hope to reclaim the game from the clutches of the black market. And remember, in the end, it's not just about the cards, it's about the spirit of fair play, camaraderie, and the love of the game. And that's something no black market can ever steal.